Kilimanjaro is a volcanic massif in northeastern Tanzania next to the Kenyan border. Famed for the snow-capped mountains on the equator and standing at 5,895 meters, which is equivalent to 19,341 feet, Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain in Africa and the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. It is one of the 7 summits. Who can climb the Kilimanjaro? Anyone from children over the age of 10 to older generations in their 60s and 70s. All you need is determination and the will to get to the summit. The real challenge with climbing Kilimanjaro is the altitude and the rate of ascent. To climb Kilimanjaro is a great challenge and entirely feasible for the active traveler or keen walker looking for something new. In a matter of days, you'll climb Kilimanjaro from the hot plains of Africa through the grasslands, tropical rainforest, alpine meadows, moorlands and desert uplands onto snow and ice. There are 7 established routes that lead to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. They are Lemosho, Machame, Marangu, Rongai, Northern Circuit, Shira and Umbwe. There's also a descent-only route called the Mweka Route. I will take you through the 5 most used routes, that is the Lemosho, Machame, Marangu, Rongai and Umbwe. Shall we? The Marangu Route, also known as the Coca-Cola Route, is the oldest, most well-established route on the Kilimanjaro. This is the only route which offers sleeping huts in dormitory-style accommodations in lieu of camping. There are 60 bunk beds each at Mandara and Kibo huts, and 120 bunk beds at Horombo hut. Guests are supplied with mattresses and pillows, but sleeping bags are still required. The huts have communal dining halls and basic washrooms, ranging from flushing toilets and running water at a lower hut to drop-long toilets and buckets of water at Kibo hut. Many favor Marangu because it is considered the easiest path on the mountain and given its gradual slope and direct path. However, the short time frame of the route makes altitude acclimatization fairly difficult. The route approaches Mount Kilimanjaro from the southeast. Marangu is unfortunately less scenic than other routes because the ascent and descent are along the same path. It is also the most crowded route for that reason. Up next, the Lemosho Route. The Lemosho Route is considered the most scenic trail on Kilimanjaro, granting panoramic vistas on various sides of the mountain. As one of the newer routes, Lemosho is a superb choice for your climb. It is the most preferred route due to its balance of low crowds, beautiful scenery, and a high summit success rate. Most of the clients climb Kilimanjaro using this route and consistently report that they loved it. The route approaches Mount Kilimanjaro from the west, beginning with a long drive from Moshi to the Londo Rossi Gate. From there, the first 2 days are spent trekking through the rainforest to Shira Ridge. The Lemosho Route crosses the entire Shira Plateau from west to east in a pleasant, relatively flat hike. Crowds are low until the route joins the Machame Route near the Lava Tower. Then, the route traverses underneath Kilimanjaro's southern icefield on a path known as the Southern Circuit before summiting from Barafu. The descent is made via the Mweka Route. The Machame Route. The Machame Route is also known as the Whiskey Route and is the most popular route on Kilimanjaro. Machame's draws in its scenic beauty. However, the trail is considered difficult, steep, and challenging, particularly due to its shorter itinerary. Therefore, this route is better suited for more adventurous folks or those with some high altitude hiking or backpacking experience. The route approaches Mount Kilimanjaro from the south, beginning with a short drive from Moshi to the Machame Gate. The path leads hikers through the rainforest to Shira Plateau. Here, many of Kilimanjaro's routes converge. Then, the route turns east and traverses underneath Kilimanjaro's southern icefield on a path known as the Southern Circuit before summiting from Barafu. The descent here is also made from the Mweka Route. The 6-day variation combines days 4 and 5 going through Barranco Camp to Barafu Camp and without staying at Karanga. Up next, the Rongai Route. The Rongai Route is the only route that approaches Kilimanjaro from the north, close to the Kenyan border. Though gaining popularity amongst climbers, this route still experiences low crowds. Rongai has a more gradual slope than the other mountain sides. It is the preferred route for those looking for an alternative to the popular Marangu Route, for those who would like a more remote hike, and for those who are climbing during the rainy season, since the north side receives less precipitation. Rongai is a moderately difficult route and is highly recommended, especially for those with less backpacking experience. Although the scenery is not as varied as the western routes, Rongai makes up for this by passing through true wilderness areas for nearly the entire way. Descent is made via the Marangu Route. Last but not least, the Umu Route. The Umu Route has a well-deserved reputation of being the most challenging route on Mount Kilimanjaro. Due to the fast ascent to high altitude, this route does not provide the necessary stages for acclimatization. Although the number of people on this trail is very low, the chances of success are also low. Umu is considered to be very difficult and taxing, and that one should only be attempted by strong hikers who are confident in their ability to acclimatize quickly to altitude. Approaching from the south, the Umu Route is a short, steep, and direct climb. After reaching Barranco Camp, the trail turns east and traverses underneath Kilimanjaro's southern icefield on a path known as the Southern Circuit before summiting from Barafu. Descent is also made via the Mweka Route. You will feel lucky that you chose nature to find yourself and peel the layers of different personalities acquired through the years. Your true physique is revealed through the tests of strength, perseverance, and freedom. Feel heaven's gates open as you breathe in the crisp, cool breeze, nothing like the lower altitudes. The perspective of time changes as if the world is at a standstill, and all you can discern is your being.